Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Good morning, children. I hope you all are fit and fine and enjoying online education of our school. Today we are going to do the third unit of our Flamenco book, and it is Deep Water. It is written by William Douglas. In beginning, let me give you the introduction of the writer William Douglas. William Douglas was born and brought up in America only, and the name of the city where he was born is Minnesota. Well, when he completed his graduation, then after for 2 years, he started working as a teacher. He worked as a teacher. But just after 2 years, he realized that this profession is not for him. So he decided to change his profession and decided to become legal advisor. Well, when he was a teacher, he was working in Yakima City. And when he decided to leave this profession, he decided to change his city and move to another city of America, and that is Yale. In Yale City, he came in contact with a special person, and the name of that person was Franklin Roosevelt. Perhaps you know who is Franklin Roosevelt. Let me tell you, Franklin Roosevelt, he was the President of America. He developed friendship with Franklin Roosevelt, and later on he worked as a legal advisor of Franklin Roosevelt. He worked as an assistant in the Court of America and retired after a long services of 36 years. Then after he decided to write some books and decided to become author, and he wrote a very well-known book, and the name of that book is Of Man and Mountain. This is world famous book written by William Douglas, and the present chapter, Deep Water, has been taken out from this book only. This is autobiographical lesson. In this book, the writer has described about some problems of his life. But before we discuss what was the problem of William Douglas, let me ask you one thing. Let me tell you one thing, that everybody has got some fear in life. There are people who have got fear of fire, who have got fear of height, who have got fear of loneliness, and there are some people who are afraid of water. There are some people who are afraid of even ghosts in their life. Some people are afraid of darkness even. So there are many people in this world who have got fear for some particular thing only. And William Douglas, he had fear of water. He was scared of water. And how did that fear enter into him? That is described in this lesson. The writer has depicted his childhood days and how the fear of water entered into him, and how did he struggle to overcome from his fear of water. So this lesson is all about that how he survived and how he struggled and how he conquered his fear of water. In the beginning of the, now we are starting our chapter, and in the beginning of the chapter only, the writer has described that when he was 11 years of age, he was living with his family in Yakima city. Yakima city is situated on the bank of Yakima river. Yakima is the name of river also, and Yakima is the name of city also. And Yakima river is very treacherous, very dangerous. It is not good for the swimmers to have experience of swimming in Yakima. Many people lost their lives while swimming in Yakima river. So when he was 11 years of age, he remembered clearly that his mother always warned him not to go in the water of Yakima river. Very often she used to tell him that how the people drowned in the Yakima river. So when he was of 11 years of age, he decided to learn swimming. At the age of 11, he decided to learn swimming. Obviously, the place was not Yakima river because he was afraid of the river. So where he decided to learn swimming, there was a water pool, and the name of that water pool was YMCA swimming pool. YMCA swimming pool. Suppose this is YMCA swimming pool. The writer has described that the water was very silent. As we all know that swimming pool is a safe place to learn swimming, and all the learners start swimming in swimming pool only as it is safe. Well, it has got two ends. The shallow end, it was 2 to 3 feet deep. Then it has got a slope, and the other hand was 9 feet deep. So, under the coach, he started learning swimming. But why he decided to learn swimming? That is also mentioned by the writer in the beginning of the chapter. He mentions that when he was of 3 or 4 years of age, it means when he was very young. At that time, once he went with his father on the beach in California City. His father took him on the beach, and both of them, well, they entered into the water. At that time, while they were enjoying in ocean, a big wave came, and our William Douglas, well, he was drowned under the sea wave. His throat was choked, he swallowed some water even, and the water dragged him on the surface. And because of that, he developed a fear for water especially, as he was just 3 and 4 years of age. Well, just after a few seconds only, the father went close to him, took him out of water, and he was smiling. But the boy, he had fear for water. And the fear has made a permanent place in the mind of the writer. And at the age of 11, he decided to learn swimming and to defeat his fear. And that's why he joined YMCA swimming pool to learn swimming. Well, at the age of 11, he was very skinny, very thin. And when for the first time in his swimming costume, when he went to the pool, he was not happy at all because he was very thin, and obviously the body gets exposed in the swimming costume, as we all know. His legs were very thin, and that's why he doesn't want to put on the swimming costume. But as it was compulsory, so he put on the swimming costume and went to the shallow end. He put on the two water wings. Water wings, it is made of rubber only, and the water is filled up in that. Once you put on water wings and you enter into water, you will never drown. So it is quite safe. So he put on the water wings and entered into the water. And as per the guidance of the coach, he started moving his legs, he started moving his hands and started learning swimming. And he felt comfortable. Now the fear started decreasing day by day. Well, he got confident. And it continued up to. But again something strange happened at the swimming pool, and because of that, again the fear woke up in the mind of the writer. What happened? Let me tell you. Once, after a few days of practice of swimming in that YMCA pool, once he went to the pool little early. He arrived at the pool little early. On that day he saw that there was nobody inside the water inside the swimming pool or around the swimming pool. The water was absolutely silent, nobody was there. So writer got frightened of this situation and he decided to wait for somebody to come and to enter the water, and after that only he wanted to enter the water. So he sat on the side of the pool and started waiting for the arrival of some other people. While he was seated on the side of the pool, at that time only, one 18-year boy came there. That boy was having a nice physique. Well, he was there in the swimming costume. Okay, his muscles were very nice, you know. You can say he looked like Hrithik Roshan, you know, strongly built up boy. When that 18-year boy came close to him, he decided to have some fun with the writer who was just of 11 years of age only. And he said, "Hey Skinny, what would you do if I threw you in the deeper side of the swimming pool?" And just after saying this, he lifted him and threw him in the water of the swimming pool on the deeper side. The writer fell on the water in seated condition only. At that time he was not a master swimmer. Yes, he knew little swimming only. And slowly he started going down towards the bottom of the swimming pool. He could see water everywhere and he was moving, he was drowning, he was moving towards the bottom side. Well, he was completely shocked. And that fear which was there now, suddenly it woke up and he got absolutely frightened, moving his hands and legs, but he was unable to swim, and slowly he started moving downside only. So he opened the eyes and looked at the bottom. The water was looking little yellowish. Everywhere there was water, and you know, he swallowed some water even, but immediately after that he closed his mouth so that no water could enter him further. Well, he was in panic, he was frightened, he was completely scared. But yes, his mind was working and he was moving slowly towards the downside only. His mind was working. He made a plan that when my feet will touch the bottom of the swimming pool, then after I will summon all my strength, I will gather all my strength, and then I will take a big jump and immediately I will come on the surface of water like a cork only. And once I will come on the surface, then after I will lie on the surface and I will move my hands and legs and will go on the side of swimming pool. But it was not easy. The plan was ready, okay? But yes, he started moving downside only. And the 9 feet seemed like 90 feet to this boy. He was a boy of 11 years of age and suddenly he was there in trouble. Well, yes, he started moving downside only. And when his feet touched the bottom, suddenly he got activated, you know. And he remembered what he had to do. The plan was ready in his his mind, and he gathered all his strength and took a big jump. He was very sure that he will come out of water on the surface immediately like a cork, but it did not happen. Well, he started moving upside, but again it was very slow. Slowly he was coming upside only. Well, he was looking here and there, but everywhere he was surrounded by yellowish water. It was not easy for him to go on the surface immediately. It took few seconds. But what he had to do, well, he didn't know that. After some moments, his eyes and his nose came on the surface of the water, but his mouth was still under the water. He started moving his hands and legs, but unfortunately, none of his effort got successful. He wanted to shout for help, but his throat was short. As his mouth was inside the water, he could not speak out. He looked here and there, but there was nobody who could help him. We stop the story incomplete here only because there is a limitation of time. What happens to the boy? Was he successful of getting out of that swimming pool, or whether he got drowned? This suspense will be revealed in upcoming lecture tomorrow. I hope you have understood this story up to this point. Okay? So see you tomorrow. Thank you.